Hello everyone, Fruko here. Today I'm gonna show you how manage Beatmap works exactly to clear some questions on your head. So let's get started. I assume you already know how to install the program and download it from the forum post. So I'm gonna skip them and directly open the program to show its functions. So I'm gonna open it. It says select a file. I'm gonna select this file and see what happens. So it says there are some decimal timing point offsets which need to be fixed in order to use the program. After changing it from the file, press F5 to refresh. So it shows where the error is. Let's change from the file and refresh in the program. Where is it? Okay, I found here. I'm gonna remove these, press save and click F5 here. So yeah, okay, it refreshed as you can see. You have a little box called options here. You can change the language. So far I've added only English and Turkish, so you'll probably use in English. You can refresh the content by pressing F5 or undo your actions by pressing Ctrl Z, or redo your previous functions, or rather redo your functions by pressing Ctrl Y. So options is all about that. Select file is obvious. If you don't select the file, it won't show anything and block you from doing stuff. So I'm gonna reopen the file and start with the Hitsounds. So I'm gonna move the window here and add some Hitsounds. Now I have a suggestion. If your volume is too high and you want to add a certain amount of Hitsounds, like 5 or 10, it is better to drop the volume or adding them one by one, because when you add one, it will play it for the first time and then stop, like this. Imagine moving 10 files here. Yeah. So I'm gonna add these Hitsounds. Yeah, I'm gonna drop up the output voice a bit. Where is it? All right. So you can add the Hitsounds here. You can choose a mode, standard or catch the beat or Taiko. I don't know how Mania works, so I haven't included in the program yet. So let's deal with this. You have 4 options for hit sound types and 3 options for samples. You can choose either, and if you will work with multiple hit sounds that you forget what you have added before, you can take some notes here and it will save a text file which you can open and check your hit sounds from there. So let's say, okay, there's a snare. Let's say there's a snare, and I'm gonna choose this one as clap and name it as high tone. This one as low tone. I'm gonna select these randomly. So I'm gonna create an output folder here. If you have chosen a map before, you can choose the song folder, or the program will ask for another direction to choose. So totally depend on you. I've already included in the program. Let me say one more thing about this. So let's say you have a hit sound that called hit clap 5. If you choose Taiko Mode and select clap as this one or any other one, when you try to save the file, it will start from Taiko normal hit clap 6, and it will raise the number from the maximum value of the current file. So remember this and choose your hit sounds for pairs. Choose your hit sounds for pairs or triples or anything. I don't know the other parts yet. So yeah, be careful about that. Now I'm gonna delete this one and close the folder. I've put some notes here. If you don't take a note, it won't register to the notes file. So the name will be blank. The explanation will be blank on its output. So I'm gonna choose this one and click save. It will ask for confirmation first. Now I have chosen a map before, so I'm gonna press no and select the output folder here and press OK. Whoop. All right. Yeah, I've moved that file before and it couldn't copy it, as you can see. Yeah, this was my mistake. You have to keep your original file because it doesn't check whether if it exists anymore. So yeah, keep the original file first. I assume it copied the content. One of the files are blank, so I'm gonna delete these and clear all the hit sounds and re-add them here. I'm gonna choose these, snare and Python. Do the same process. No. All right. And it said the hit sounds are saved. And hit sounds have been saved as notes text in the same folder. Do you want to open it? If you say yes here, as you can see, it registered registered these values as, oh, okay, I've noticed something. I've registered the file as a name before, so the program actually didn't close it and kept the last value in itself. That's why it started from 2. As you can see, it registered the hit sounds and saved the values. Okay, I'm gonna re-explain this one. It wasn't a proper explanation. I'm sorry about that. So okay, close this. I'm gonna do the same steps all over again. So yeah, I'm gonna solve the minimizing issue here. I don't know why it happens. On the program you have downloaded, it won't be an issue. Yeah, the first hit sound was normal hit normal, and the last one was why can't I delete this? Okay, hit clap. Let's see if they are correct or not. Yeah, this is a snare, and this is a tom. As you can see, the hit sound function works like that. So I'm gonna continue. While I'm modding some Taiko maps, I'm a bit annoyed from the mappers who put whistle instead of clap to put the note as katsu. So I created this function. If you click this and say yes, it will change all the whistle hit sounds to claps, including finisher ones. So this does that actually, nothing more. So in order to show this function, I'm gonna open OSU now and show if it works or not. So let's get started. I'm gonna drop the OSU volume a bit. Well, nice icon here. Okay. So what should I open? I really don't know. I need a proper map. Let's open this one. Okay, in order to select the file, or rather change the file, you can use something like this. Copy the path here, press select file and paste it here, then press enter and open the diff again. So let's look up this diff nodes. Yeah, as you can see, all of them are centered. So I'm gonna run this function and reopen the map from here again. As you can see, it moved the nodes. For red ones, it put the node here. For red finishers, it will put it here. For blue finishers, it will put it here. And for the normal blue nodes, it will put the nodes here. Like, as you can see, it scattered around the editor. And yeah, those two are down finishers, which are here, and this one is a cut finisher, as you can see. So this only organizes the nodes. I like the looks of it. That's why I created this, and I pretty much use the function on every one of my maps. So I think it's handy. I don't know about you. So I'm gonna continue. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna change the BPM of the selected timing point here. Because to show what it does exactly, I'm gonna open a different map that has a bit of variable timing and explain there. I'm gonna open this one and copy the path, change the file again, and open this one. Now I want to show you about the one of the other functions of it. So check out the last update time. When you are on the editor and you change something like a note position or its sound, and to save this, you press Ctrl S both together. So when you do that, it will also say refresh the file on the program as well. Well, normally it should do it. So let's check the update again. This is the time. I'm gonna focus on this one and press Ctrl S. Yeah, as you can see, the time is changed, which means it is refreshed. Show it one more time. Okay, as you can see, the second has changed there. So I'm gonna change the first BPM here and see what happens. Until this part, it will change the BPM, and after this part, it will move the notes as of its original content. Okay, let me explain it a bit more, a bit further. So I'm gonna select this row and click this one. It will ask for the new BPM. I'm gonna enter this value and select the change type as single. If you select this one, it will in the future asks for multiple file selection. So, and it will change the notes and the timing, including green points. And if you take this one, including bookmarks, so I'm gonna directly run from this one to see if it actually works or not. I'm gonna click this one too, then press apply. It will ask for confirmation and it will warn me. It says beware that 1 millisecond unsnapped objects may cause unsnapped object results alongside with the green notes. Make sure that all of the snaps are correct. Are you sure you want to continue? Always check the snappings. If you don't have 1/8 or 1/16 notes, there is a good method to snap all the notes. I'm gonna show it there too. Move the beat snap divisor to 1/12. Go to timing section and press resnap all notes. This is pretty handy. Works on most of the maps. Although it may shift the notes. Like, can I find one? Let's see. So I have put a omit bar line here and change the offset. After I do this note may change. I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, it moved the note to a bit further, which it should stay here. So be careful when you use this function and check every issue. Like, let's look. Yeah, this is moved to. Okay, that's not important right now. So I'm gonna apply the function and say yes. It will ask for selecting files and open the same folder. After that, you can choose the files like this and press open here. Now, this kind of change may give inaccurate results or something like that. So some of the files cannot be undoable. That's why it will ask for backup, taking some backup from the user to okay, let me get this straight. It will ask for taking backup before doing the process. So you should say yes to that, and it will register the files to this folder and it will register them all. So I think this is important. After that, some of the nodes may have shifted 2 milliseconds or maximum alongside with the green points. If you exit, then open again, then press resnap all nodes at 1/12 grid snap divisor and save the map. This function can edit the green lines that snapped on nodes themselves. Do you want the adjustment? It also says which file that is checking. So select it from there. I'm gonna say no. After that, let's see. It changed the first BPM as 210, and it also moved the bookmarks, I guess. Yeah, they have shifted a bit, but I don't think that's important. Rounding issues are everywhere, as you know. So let's see if any error has occurred. Yeah, only these ones. They are not that important right now. So I'm gonna run the function again and press yes. After that, I'm gonna press yes on that too. It will warn you again. Then it will shift the file. If you do that on every diff and press yes on these, it will change all of them. And last diff has done, and it says process complete. Let's see if it actually worked or not. So I'm gonna go over here. If the BPM change wasn't applied, the bookmark or the node won't be here. I'm gonna say no. Okay, no problem, no problem. As you can see, all of them are changed. So this works like that. Beware that some of the points may overlap. So always use smooth timing for this function. Like this one. Some of the points should be there instead of right. So you should check on them too. It's always better than moving the whole nodes for all these, right? So I'm gonna move on this one and change the offset of the map set. So I'm gonna press this button here and select all of them, and then click this one. If you don't, if you choose it like that, it will first warn you. It is highly recommended to select timing points with the last timing point in the map. Otherwise, the button non-selected ones won't shift. Are you sure you want to continue? Now, if you select like this and move the offset like 15 milliseconds, some of the nodes may overlap and it won't be a good result. So select all of them and then move the offset. That is only my suggestion, by the way. So I'm gonna did I fix it? I don't remember. That's right. I'm gonna enter 10 here. Change type single, adjust bookmarks, and apply. It says process complete. Okay, it moved everything. I think everything is fine. So let's have a look. I'm gonna press escape and reload the map. As you see, they shifted a bit right. And first offset was 152 and now it's 162. It also moves bookmarks, nodes, and everything. So I don't think these ones are working. That's why I created this function as well. You can also apply it to the multiple files. Like, let me change these. You can enter like that, and it will move back. After that, you can enter 10 or whatever. Change type to all. Multi-selection. Select all of them. Depends on you, actually. Now, I've already created some of backups here, so it won't ask for overwrite. It will directly overwrite on that one. Or I don't know, it may fail too. Yeah, they have failed. Okay, I'm gonna fix that too. Don't worry. So I'm gonna say no on that. Yes, I am. Select files. No, process complete. As you can see, the offsets are moved. Now I'm gonna open the files from here. As you can see, they have already been moved. Like, I should check this one. Yeah, okay. This one. As you can see, they all have been moved. So, okay, I'm gonna move on. To show this function, I'm gonna use a different map. I'm gonna use this map, which has very timing right now. Actually, okay. Do I have to update? Yeah, I have to. Now, it turned out to its original content. I'm gonna select the folder here. Actually, okay, it's working. So, wait, that's not the folder, is it? Whoa, I lost Hitsounds. Alright, I'll fix that in the future. No problem. Now, I'm gonna select this file. Actually, I may use drag and drop in the future. I don't know. I'm gonna select this one. It may take a while to load. Okay, it loaded. Now I'm gonna delete all inherited points first and press this function. Now, on this occasion, you will enter the average value. For this map, it is 115. As you can see, it varies on 115 and it goes up, goes down. You can also enter a CV value here. Now I should explain, this is not this value. This value is base slider velocity. I'm not gonna touch it. This is the green point value, the base green point value. So you should either leave this as 1 or put a custom value like 1/2. Totally up to you. I'm gonna put 1 and I'm gonna press add. Before I run this function, I'm gonna reload the map. As you can see, the bottom section is without green points right now. So enter the target BPM here and target slider velocity and choose type and press apply. It will warn you about removing all the CV changes first. Press yes and it says process complete. Filter these by clicking simply here. As you can see, it's added too many inherited points there. I'm gonna reload the map too. And as you can see, all the inherited points are added and the CV is equal now. So this function is pretty handy on how can I say this, variable timed maps or songs rather. So as you can see, it also has an edit function. I'm gonna explain this too. So you only have to choose inherited points there. No, I put that wrong again. Okay, you have to choose both timing and inherited points together to adjust the values. So let's say you chose something like this. Choose edit from there. Target BPM is still the same. And let's say you want that KI should be faster. And you selected the area from there. Like if you want to use 1/2, just enter here and this will be slightly higher, this will be equal, or so on. The program will change the base values. It also warns you about that. This kind of change may require a backup. I put that, but I don't know. Up to you. I'm gonna press no. It will say process complete. As you can see, the values have changed. Now it's equal to 1/2. I'm gonna reload the map. Then where should I go? Okay, I'm gonna go here. So I also have a function called add inherited points to change slider velocity smoothly. This is where people get confused, I guess, so I'm gonna explain how this works. Click that button, then it says copy the time. Like, just press Ctrl C here and copy the time from the editor. It won't matter if we choose notes or whatever. I don't think program will detect that and warn you, but it's for safety to drop all the selected nodes and press Ctrl C after. Then simply paste here, set first CV and set last CV. After that, you can write a count value here. On this occasion, if you write something like 6 and choose a grid snap here, let's say it will put 6 timing points that increase the CV without looking the nodes on 1/4 snap. Let's see. I'm gonna put these. It says confirmation and says the CV changes are added. Yeah, okay. We want to run that function. Alright. All CV changes are snapped. I don't know why it took so long, by the way. I hope it didn't break anything. Yeah, it doesn't sort it right now. Okay, I'm gonna fix that too. But you don't have to worry about that because because they look proper, and if you save the why aren't they okay, it will sort it will also will sort it, don't worry. So as you can see, it added 6 inherited points without looking the node positions. So I'm gonna first delete those. Where are they? All right, I'm gonna find from here. These are the added values. I'm gonna delete those and press Ctrl S again. As you can see, it reloaded the map. So I'm gonna explain the other way around. You can copy the time and set first and last CV, and now you write a count value and check this one. It will eliminate the grid snap because the nodes are already in place. At least it assumes that. If it is not, it will give an error, so be careful about that. Okay, on this occasion I'm gonna press yes and see what happens. It says the CV changes are added. I'm going to reload the program. As you can see, it only added on nodes this time, and it will raise the CV accordingly, like less value here and more value between these. So this works like that. To achieve the same thing, hold on a minute. I'm gonna delete these two and reload the map. It will take time. Are they there? Yeah. Why are they there? Okay, I'm gonna fix this too. Don't worry. So let's explain on the other way around. Copy the time, as you always do, and then click this guy. It says copy the last time. This function works for between 2 times that you have copied. So if you copy this time and paste here, it will increase the CV depending on the notes between these times. So put the first CV as 1 and last CV as, I don't know, let's put 2 this time, and add them. As you can see, it added the things again. The first value was 1. As you can see, the values are changing constantly, and the final value is 2. The final value is 2. So yeah, I'm gonna delete those 2. Now I will explain target BPM or how it works. I'm gonna open this map. I don't know what it's called, but it has a build up function, build up timing more accurately. So yeah, I'm gonna choose this one. If I remember correctly, this has a smooth timing, so it will be easier to explain on this. So I'm gonna select the file and delete only all inherited points. So I'm gonna also reload the app from here. As you can see, it changed. So let's say I want to increase CV from here to here. What should I do? Let's see. I'm gonna copy the time here and paste it. Activate between time mode. Go to this part and set the first CV and last CV. Stop messaging me. What? Anyway, I'm gonna put 1/5 here. Now, the starting BPM is this value, 160, and the final value is 200. That's where target BPM is handy. If you want, let's say 1/1 on this note, how should I say, set last CV as this value and set target BPM as 200. If you only want to increase to show the BPM change, put both 1 on them, and how should I say, this will have 1 and this will have 1 as well, but it will increase smoothly. If you don't put a target BPM, how should I say, it won't change the between values, and it will divide 160 to 200 and put what's the, okay, I'm failed, I have no math, but I guess it's 1.8. So I'm gonna run this like that first to see what happens. Okay, this says the CV changes are added. As you can see, it changed these values too, and it also puts this value as the end. That's why you need to use target BPM on the songs that change BPM for build up or slowing down. So use the target BPM on this. I'm gonna set the last time and then set the first time here. Set first and last CV as 1 and set target BPM as 200. And then add inherit points. Now as you can see, it's raised the CV starting from the 160 BPM section and also raised the CV accordingly to set the 201 section to this value. That's where target BPM is handy. Let's try to open the CV build up here to see if it works well or not. So I'm gonna press F5. Yeah, I'm having some FPS issues there. Sorry about that. Okay, as you can see, the target BPM is handy on this. But you need to have smooth timing. Otherwise, the program may fail or give an error and point you there. So I'm gonna move on. Increase CV step by step of selected inherited points. So if you select these points and say click this button here, this button won't loop the BPM. So be careful. Like how many I've chosen there? 6. It will take the first value as base value and okay, hold on. Sets the last value as this. So be careful about that. So I'm gonna press apply. As you can see, it increased the CV without looking BPM or anything. Hold on, there was a misclick, sorry. So yeah, this function works like that. This function changes the volumes. Let's say your hit sounds are too loud or not loud enough. That's where you click this and put the volume change here. Like if you want 80% here, put -20. If you want anything more, you can't want that. But anyway, you get my point. So I'm gonna press apply. And it changed all the values to 80%. As you can see. On some of the build-up parts, you need to increase the volume step by step. So it will take the first value as base value and set the last value as what you entered there. So I'm gonna put 95 here and press apply. As you can see, it's increased the volumes accordingly. Now I'm gonna filter these and press this button. Increase or decrease slider velocities of the selected inherited points. This will change the base value of them. For example, if I put -0/2 here, this will be 0/8. This will be 0.92. This will be 104. This will be 116, and so on. Applying it will be better. Yeah, as you can see, the whole CV has changed. You can also delete selected inherited points here. It only does that. It doesn't have another functionality compared to the editor one, so I just put it. While using this program, if you want to equalize the CV, you need to delete all inherited points, so I just put that function to not switch on the editor and doing it and refresh. So it's an automatic process now. It simply deletes all inherited points. Now let's see. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna add some or I'm gonna equalize the CV. It's the easiest one here. And I'm gonna equalize the CV again. Like this to see the difference. Yeah, it blocked me to not overlap the nodes. Okay, I'm sorry for that. So I'm gonna add some points. Let's see. Okay, I want to add starting from here. Okay, this is snapped. I'm gonna select this one. Count 5. 1, 2. Nothing related. I'm gonna add this one. Then I'm gonna add this again. 1, 2. Count to 5. Did I put 6 on the first time? No, I put 5. Okay, I'm gonna add one more time. This doesn't check on duplicate timing points. It adds directly no matter what. So as you can see, these ones are a bit brighter, which means there are multiple inherited points on them. As you can see, there are 4 inherited points, 2 inherited points, 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, this is important. Your map cannot have 2 inherited points or 2 inherited points at the same time. That's why I put this function. If I run this now, actually wait, I think I need to refresh it for once. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, they are there. It says for are you sure? It should keep the first value and delete the latter ones. So actually I'm gonna change these values to see if it works correctly or not. Like this. Okay. So I'm gonna say no on my program and say the beatmap here and press F5, then click this function. It says process complete. As you can see, it took the top one and deleted the other ones. This doesn't apply on timing and inherited points together. As you can see, it kept both of them since it's allowed. So yeah, this removes duplicate timing and inherited points by choosing the first one as the base one and remove the duplicate ones. So okay, I'm gonna explain this function too and finish the video. I'm gonna open another map or any map set. I'm gonna open this one. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna click it. Open the song folder, copy the path, select the file. I'm gonna open this one. So if you click this one, it will show the metadata like this. So if you want a Romanized title or Romanized artist, it will work just like as also. So like if you put a space here, this will open. If you put another character here, it should keep. I don't know why it closes, but I'm gonna enter something different. Okay, this wasn't different. So what should I? Come on. Hold on. As you can see, it opened it and it won't change, it won't close this again. So I'm gonna put something different on artist title and this title, and I'm gonna add a source like this. If you change the bookmarks here, it will check for the format, and yeah, it will check the format. If it is wrong, it will warn you. If it is correct, it won't say anything. You can delete it. You can also delete source or tags. The only necessary ones are these, so be careful about these ones. So I'm gonna copy the metadata for okay, why this gave me an error, I don't know. Come on, it contains some wait, okay, this doesn't, come on buddy, I think it's because of the gaps here. But anyway, on the program you will install, I'm gonna solve this. So I'm gonna simply delete the bookmarks for now. Come on, man. Well, no, I don't. Okay, something happened. I'm gonna fix this soon. So I don't know why did this happen. It worked for the last time, but something happened, I guess. I think I put the format on change VPM section. I'm gonna fix that after the video. I'm just gonna select this. Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna reopen the program. Sorry for these fails, by the way. They weren't meant to be. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Okay, this seems fixed now. So I'm gonna show if it works or not. I'm gonna add something and also add a source. Then click this button. It will say select the files to copy to metadata and bookmarks. You simply click OK and select all the files here and press open. It will say process complete, and if I refresh, oh, I just remembered this doesn't change the file names, only the content in it. Oh, okay, that's not right. But as you can see, the artist title and the song title have changed. You can also be sure that source is added and bookmarks have changed too. Okay, so small fixes that I need. After that, I think I can finish my video. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. See you next time if I ever take a video.